Hello and welcome to another video in the series covering Accura version 6 new features. As ever, you can find out all about what we've added under the help menu in the What's New guide. This is a document we've prepared for you, highlighting all of the main points, and please take the time to read it, as it may well be of benefit for you, and you may be missing out on some new tips and tricks. Okay, what I'm going to cover in this video is the delivery wizard. So some of you might say, well, the delivery wizard isn't new. No, it's not. There was a delivery wizard, and then we added a second delivery wizard a couple of versions back called the delivery schedule. And this confused some people because the delivery schedule used orders that were multi-drop, and the delivery wizard was for single drop orders. So in this version we've actually combined the two things into one all-encompassing delivery wizard. So what does the delivery wizard do for a start? What it does is it allows you to, if you wish to, forward project jobs that need shipping this week, for example, tag those jobs, and then step through and produce batches of delivery notes for those orders. It works in conjunction with our Easy Post Carrier integration, and it also works in conjunction with our Accura Pod GPS tracking and driver proof of delivery. So everything's fully integrated. Now, in doing this, we've added a new feature which is known as the ship by date. Now, this works off of the order due date, but it gives you a day or however many days you wish in advance of the order due date for you to ship the goods. So let's say it was a long distance carrier and it needed 2 to 3 days, then the due date of the job might be the job date you want it actually with the customer. So you therefore need a ship by date which is retrospective to that. So how is that determined? Because obviously that's going to be different for different customers. Well, it's determined by the location of the customer, and what you do is you set this up as a default. So within your customer record on the extra tab, you say days to allow prior to order due date for shipping. So we've said 3 days because this particular customer is some distance from us. We can't use a local delivery, and therefore we need 3 days. But what about if they've got multiple offices or multiple drop points? Well, yep, we've catered for that. So in the offices table you've got the same thing, and here on the shipping tab you have the number of days prior to shipping. So this is 1 day, whereas a different location might need, say, 3 days. So all of this can be set up and tweaked by yourselves, and what it determines is what date is put in as the ship by date when you raise your order. So let's just have a look at that. Just raise a new order here. So it's calculated a due date as it always has done, and then if I go to my delivery date, it will show me that it's calculated a ship by date of the 13th, so it's allowed 3 days prior for the date I need to ship the goods by. Now with a multi-drop order as well, you've got exactly the same thing, so you can have different drops on different ship by dates. So if you had an order with a very complex set of deliveries, each one can be shipped on different days, different times, and the system will notify you of that. So it's quite a powerful feature when used in conjunction with the delivery wizard. Whilst we're in the shipping area, another thing we've changed is the way that multi-drop deliveries are managed. So we can now manage them from the right-click menu here, and we just go to delivery points, and then we can select our delivery offices and manage them from here. Now previously you could not exit this screen unless the balance quantity came to zero. But we had some customers who said, well, sometimes I want to raise a delivery to my design studio that I've used because they want some samples of the job. So I still want them on my shipping schedule, but they don't actually form part of the job quantity. They're overs, for example. So you can now over deliver and under deliver from this window, and although it will warn you, it won't actually prevent you from doing that. So it's just a little bit more flexibility there. So you've now got a powerful set of tools for delivery using the wizard and using your ship by schedules. So I hope you find that useful, and thanks for watching.